Hello, Paul here with another video. Today I'm in Ambleside. I'm going to have a wander around the town centre, have a look at the shops, have a look at the cafes, the restaurants, and generally see what there is to see. Behind me here, of course, is probably the most photographed building in the whole of Ambleside. It's Bridge House. Bridge House is owned and operated by the National Trust. You can go in and visit them and find out about membership, get some leaflets, have a little look around the one up, one down property. Let's go take a look. A bit busy inside, I think. I'll maybe have a look upstairs. Let's go take a look upstairs. Very quaint, very small. Cool. The stairs down a bit tricky. So moving around from Bridge House, head off in this direction into the town centre. First thing we come to is this very busy little junction here. Two ways to go. You can go left or you can go right. It doesn't really matter which way you go because it's all a big circle anyway, so we're going to go this way. We're going to go left and head off in a circle and come back up this direction later on. So looking back the way we came, that's Bridge House there. You can see I've just walked down this street here. This is the little junction. You've got a couple of shops here. You've got a food and deli place there. You've got a couple of gift shops up this side of the road. And down this side of the road there's a climber's shop there. And what looks like a spa as well. But we'll head round. Cornish Bakery, Little Walkers, more cafes and shops. Let's keep going. This is Market Cross, a little shopping area with a few stores. We've got Fat Face there, Field and Trek, Lakeland Leather, Costa, Pavers, and a big Trespass store. Rohan next to Trespass, and we'll keep on moving around the corner. Up on the side there is the Ambleside Salutation Hotel. That's that one up there. And over here we've got another outdoor sports shop. It is the Lake District after all. Lots of outdoor shops. Coming just round the corner then, the Bridge House was over there. That was the little Market Cross shopping centre. Coming down this way, with a clothing shop here. We've got a tandoori restaurant here. Where all the work is going on is the Queen's Hotel. There's a Tesco Express and a couple of other gift shops as well down in this direction. Actually, I got that wrong. It's not a tandoori restaurant, it's a Thai restaurant. Sorry about that. Moving further around from the Queen's Hotel, which was there. If you come around in this direction, you've got the White Lion Hotel there. That's an innkeeper's lodge. And we're going to head off again in this direction down here. Always busy in Ambleside. Doesn't matter what time of year you come, it is always busy. It's September now, so the main school holidays are finished, but still all the car parks are full. Plenty of people on the streets. Always busy. More outdoor shops and another little lane down here with a few more shops and restaurants on. I'm still going to head off though in this direction and keep going and do one big loop of the town centre. fudge shop. Nice. Still moving down the road from the White Lion Hotel, that was up there. You've got the Churchill Inn and a couple of little shops here. That one smells fantastic, Herbie Jack's. The smell coming out the door is amazing. Looks like a shoe shop there. And a couple of other shops down here, little tea room, chocolate shop, and more. There's another junction here, and the bus stops are just down there. I could go down that way if I wanted to, but I'm going to carry on because basically all the roads just sort of loop round each other and will all take me back to where I started. Over on the other side of the road here, Adventure Peaks, there's a climbing wall in there, big shop and cafe, and there's a bike shop there as well if you're into your mountain biking. Heading down this way, mostly heading now in towards guest houses. Ambleside's a really easy town centre to get around because it's all just big circular loops. You just head off in one direction and you can just sort of take a right or take a left depending on which way around you go, and it'll just bring you back around in a big circle. So dead easy to get your way around Ambleside. I've just stayed on the same road coming down from the town centre up here, down in this direction. This is the A591. It heads on straight down that way to Windermere. You get to this point here, there's a little garage and there's a right turn there. That's the way I'm going to go back down that way and back up into the town centre. But before I do that, I'm going to head off in this direction because Hayes Garden World is down there. So I'm going to go and have a look at Hayes Garden World. Just a 2 or 3 minute walk from the town centre, and here I am at Hayes Garden World. Not much to see in here at the moment because it looks like they're getting ready to put their Christmas shop together. It's September after all, so it's all barriered off for the Christmas shop. But usually this is full of, summer it's full of outdoor stuff like this, barbecues, that type of thing. And probably opening in a couple of days' time by the look of it will be the Christmas shop. Pet supplies. If you brought your dog to the lakes and you've run out of stuff for the dogs, there you go. Really is a lovely garden centre this. They've got a couple of cafes here, a whole range of outdoor stuff that you can see behind me. They've got indoor plants, they've got an Edinburgh woolen mill, they've got a big barbecue centre, log cabins, gifts, and as you've just seen when I came into the shop, there's a whole heap of Christmas stuff just about to be put onto display as well, and it's usually beautiful as well if you can catch the Christmas display here at Hayes.
Nice chill balls.
So coming out of Hayes, that's Hayes down there. Up in that direction takes me back to the town centre. This is the A591, takes us to Windermere, and this is where I'm heading because if I walk down in this direction, I'll get to the lake. A 5-minute walk it has been since the garden centre. The garden centre is behind me on that road there. 5-minute walk, and here I am at the lake. This is the Ambleside Pier for the Windermere Lake Cruises. As you can probably see on the sign up there, they run 364 days a year. Lots of different options available, different price tickets. Let's see if I can find a timetable. There's a couple of different types of cruises you can take. This is the steamer and launch timetable. There's also a traditional service here on smaller type boats that you can take. And there's your ticket prices. 24-hour fares. Tickets are valid for 24 hours. Adult £21.70, child £10.85, family £59. Or Fridays, if you buy before 11:30, adult £17.40, child £8.70, family £47.50. So that is the Ambleside Pier where you can get the steamer from. That's the road I came down on, the A591 from the garden centre. I'm not going to walk back that way though, I'm going to walk back this way, which is a slightly different way, and see how long this takes me to get back into Ambleside walking this way. That's the way I'm going. This is the way that I've came up from the lake, up this way. It's took me 10 minutes, which is about the same amount of time it took me to walk down. This road here is a one-way road that's coming down from the garage that I stopped at before. If you remember, I was at a garage and I pointed down a road and said I'm going to head down this direction just before I headed off to the garden centre. This is the road I would have came down. Obviously I didn't come that way because I did the big loop around the lake, but the garage is about 400 or 500 yards up that way, maybe a bit further. But this is where I would have came out. If I'd have took that road, I would have came down here and headed off in this direction, which takes me back into Ambleside town centre. Coming in from that direction, then there's the road that I was at the bottom of before. There's a little cafe here, and right here that I'm standing right next to, where the cars are going to come in, is one of the main car parks. 205 spaces it says in this car park. Walking this way into Ambleside, you've got guest houses on the right hand side, and on the left hand side is the park, which has the putting green and bowls, tennis. Can't remember what else it said on the sign now. A number of activities, crazy golf as well I think is in there. There's a little cafe too. At the top of the park then, that's the road I've been walking up. There's the park. Round this way, these two roads here are two roads that loop down off the road I was on before to tell you that everything was in it. So I have a big loop around Ambleside. So if I was to head up one of these two roads, I would get back onto the road I was on before, where the White Lion and the Queen's Hotel is. They're all up in these directions. But I'm going to head this way, back into the town centre. White Platts Recreation Ground, there you go, that's the name of the park. Crown Green bowling, putting green, French bowls, tennis, pitch and putt, crazy golf, children's play area, and a little cafe in there. Down there is one of the screens for Zeffirelli's cinema. The main cinema is further up this street. Some more guest houses on either side as we walk up, and there's a few shops and restaurants we'll have a look at as well. Can't really see for the traffic, but I've just came past a wine shop and a toy shop just down there. There's another Thai restaurant here. Over the road, fish and chip shop, and Zeffirelli's cinema. One of the screens was further down the road, as I said, but the cinema is here, and there's a restaurant in Zeffirelli's as well. Some more coffee shops and outdoor shops and a co-op further up the road, and we're nearly back at the big junction by the bridge house. I've walked up this street here. Right at the bottom is the White Platts Recreation Ground, where we were looking before. Swing round here, back up to the traffic lights where I first started, and down this road here is Bridge House. And here I am back at Bridge House. So we've had a look around Ambleside, we've walked around the town centre, we've walked down to the lake. We know it takes about 10 or 15 minutes to get to the lake from the town centre. We've also looked at Hayes Garden World, had a look at a couple of shops and the cafes, and had a good day out. Thanks for watching, that'll do for now. I'll see you in the next one.